What's going on? Don't mind me. I am going to talk with y'all real quick about something. What I want to talk with y'all about. Try. What I wanted to talk with y'all about was I was on a panel earlier, and listen, we can agree to disagree, and we have certain different beliefs and notions. But one thing I can't accept is when people make excuses. Okay. And I'm going to state my case on why I believe what I believe. I had a late night, been working, been studying, studying all night, reading the literature, and set up a cool globe. Saying, look at that. It's dark, it's pretty cool. But there was a notion, don't mind me, what's going on, Lonzo? There's a notion that I was told that as a black person or a black American, you are a permanent underclass. Morning, Sean. I was told that as a black person, you are a permanent underclass, and that you can never rise above that of being a permanent underclass. And I'm curious about that, about who told y'all that. Why do men or women run around with such notions in their head? I can never, I don't know what y'all believe or what y'all tell yourselves. And it was crazy, but I was listening to a guy who's supposedly a truck driver, a guy who makes money, got his own license, can drive a truck, but he thinks he's a part of a permanent underclass. I don't know how you can help people like that. How is it possible immigrants come here that look like you and they can rise above their standard or their means? So y'all saying that y'all are a permanent class? Classism sounds like India theology to me. I'm like, you're in America. How are you a permanent underclass? Like, I need to know, and y'all can tell me in the chat. But how are y'all a permanent underclass here in America? Like, y'all got me running the goddamn faith. Shout out to SKC. Shout out to G Lowry. Like, you got more people that if you apply yourself, you do what you're supposed to do. You and those around you, y'all can rise above y'all occasion or your means. Weren't y'all watching the TV show? One of the most popular TV shows, Ghost, Power. Ain't that one of y'all favorite shows? Empire. Y'all like watching all these shows about people that come off from the streets and make it to the goddamn to the Skyliners and all the pavilions and wearing the nice fur mink coats and driving around in the Range Rovers and stuff. But then y'all still say y'all the How are you a underclass and yet y'all are wearing gold and chains and nice clothes? I'm trying to figure it out. No, I agree, Sean. What you do with the knowledge and the money? What I see is people don't want to take accountability. You telling me that somebody's stopping you from purchasing land? Everybody can't own land. You telling me that you and a network or a group of people? I've done seen videos after videos of guys in a room make a little gizmo, gadget, tech, whatever it might be, and then sell it or patent it and become millionaires. It's accountability, man. This, well, we're a permanent underclass as a group. No, 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 don't group me in this. I'm not no underclass. I'm not taking that easy excuse or road out. I'm not doing that. That means y'all want the victim road, man. God damn, SKC, you got me banging for you now. I got so frustrated because I'm hearing men tell me that me as a black man that I can't listen, y'all. I can't say I'm listen, man. I don't know that many people right now. This room alone that I'm in is over $10,000 worth of stuff. How am I in a permanent? There are some people's trailers or homes are not even in that don't even amount to what's in this room alone. How many? How many black? I can't. As a black man, I can't complain about my lifestyle in America. Why do y'all have these struggle Olympics? Why do y'all make these excuses? What's next? Tomorrow we're gonna be defending the N word. Are y'all trying to defend dysfunction? Well, BMT as an underclass, the white man, dude. I have white men that work for me. I don't know what to say to y'all. At this point, I don't. I don't know. When I'm trying to explain class and society and building blocks of the family, sometimes it becomes lost to you. Well, the woman, the woman, the woman. What does what that woman over there is doing have to deal with when I'm talking about that of raising and rearing a family with accountability? Then don't bother her. There is nothing or nobody come on your doorstep stopping any of y'all from going to work. Saving your money, putting money in the bank, building up a credit line, getting a car, and moving on to better things. You may not get there overnight or over the month, but with hard work, you'll get there. Respect to you, Sean. My studio may not be worth 10K, but I'm happy content on my material things. It's the restoration right I look, huh? Other than know their potential. I need to ask the question: what white man is in your home forcing you to oppression? What white man is forcing you into oppression? What Asian man is running up and buying your business from you? What Jew is keeping y'all from going into a library? Who is keeping you from having a family? Who is keeping you from getting an education? Who is keeping you from growing your own vegetables, your own food? I can go down to the Lowe's or Home Depot, go get me a garden tray, and start growing my own food. Who is keeping you from that of procreation, reckless behavior? I need to know, how are you being kept in an underclass? What is stouting? What is stunt? What is oh my God? What is stunting your growth? Please point to the white man that literally has the chain and the choke collar over you. Somebody told me if I were to go into a bank with a white man and we both walk up to the teller, which is pretty interesting alone, that automatically the white man would have superiority over me in the bank. Profitable greenhouse, I got one. Thank you, Non. How? I know some black people that get treated like the Bel Airs. Why I know some trailer trash people that get treated worse than a human being. Y'all telling y'all like I know some people that listen, man. I went to an all black school. The black kids were wearing name brand clothes. The white kids were wearing thrift clothes. Please stop. I could drop the link and have a literal honest decision, a discussion. Listen, let me just show you my boyfriend. I'm gonna just show you my boyfriend. I can't sell y'all the oppression. I can't sell the oppression Olympics here. Son, you don't mind. Now, my son is so smart. He does his schoolwork from home. What grade you in? He's in sixth grade, but he's doing high school level education. He's on a high school level. How is he oppressed? He has Xbox and a PlayStation, but he works on a laptop. Books, 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 books. How is he oppressed? How? How is that boy oppressed? I can show y'all some houses. There ain't no books in them houses. Who's stunt now? I see that's what I'm saying, man. Like you gotta start asking from which the person that's speaking, where is this notion of talking points coming from? Nobody is stopping me from applying to go get my CLM, my CML. Nobody's stopping me. Nobody's stopping me from doing computer work. Who's keeping y'all from success? People come here and compete every day, B. I'm not taking the easy way out. Back then, we didn't have how many of y'all remember back when when we was going to school, we didn't have the good textbooks. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? I remember that. I remember when we was going to school, we all didn't have the good textbooks. No, no, there's a CDL and the CML. The CML. There's a difference between the CDL and the CML. I'm listening. But if you read the book, if you read the book, you know that everybody believes and those things, everything they know everything about the CD about getting your commercial driver's license. But depending on the type of air brake system and the type of stick of um shift, whether you're driving a stick shift or automatic, then the license changes. Or depending if you have a P on there or a S. But nobody kept me from knowing that. I had to study. See, at this point, man, I have to start asking the question. So, who's keeping you out of the rat race? Huh? You gotta like my son comes in and sits down with me on my couch and talks to me and tells me all kind of things that I love sitting down with that boy. I'll sit down, put my pillow on my lap, and he'll just start reading to me. He'll start talking to me about all kind of tech. He'll start telling me all kind of things about what he thinks about society. But he's not being capped. If anything, he's growing. And I'm helping him mature. Right now, he's learning chess. Him and his brother. And I'm watching them compete with each other. Some children couldn't even afford Uno cards. The only thing that they can do, y'all remember, the only thing they can do is go outside and play with their imagination. Kids don't know how to do that nowadays. What is on keep y'all pressed from living your full dream in this country? Is there a book burning that I don't know about? Is anybody stopping y'all from applying to go to community college or four-year college or voc rehab? You gotta stop with these. I gotta stop with these nonsense of excuses, man. It doesn't look noble and worthy. Nobody is stopping you. Nobody's holding you back. That talking point came from Claude Anderson when he said by 2050 blacks will become a permanent underclass unless we start competing in entrepreneurship and politics. Dr. Anderson, is he mind you, keyword a doctor. Dr. Anderson. Is anybody holding him back? And that's not me being disingenuous, but he's a whole doctor. He's a whole doctor. I didn't like what kept him back? Yeah, exactly, Doug. Yes, he's a doctor. Telling you he's a permanent underclass when he worked literally for the government. This is why I'm saying, like, sometimes listen to who talking and from the position of where they're speaking from. You got a man that worked for the government They got paid government salary telling you you're going to be a permanent underclass. Well, then I will say, well, then, doctor, how did you get to be a doctor and how did you get to one of the highest kingdoms in the land? Well, maybe they snuck me in through the back door. Really? You didn't get there by working? You didn't get there by putting in effort? Didn't get there by actually doing your due diligence? Well, what I mean is the group. No, no, see, everybody in the group ain't writing on the same test. We're not all writing the same test. We're not all paying the same electric bill. We're not all putting gas in the same gas tank. We're not all feeding and nurturing each other's children. We don't all have the same agreement when it comes to women, when it comes to our food, when it comes to our background, when it comes to our economic portfolio. So why now? Why now are we playing? There's only so much of the group that we can go along with. You know, I get it when he's saying when I respect Dr. Claude Anderson, but what I'm looking at is he produced for y'all knowledge. Everything don't gotta be a check. Everything don't gotta be money. Everything don't have to be business. Sometimes the best currency you can get is knowledge. Knowledge is golden. Because if I give you the information and knowledge, what you do with the individual, that's up to you. I can give you a fish, but then that means you're at the mercy of me because you're depending on me to come to you to feed you. Or I can teach you how to fish, teach you what streams are which, what is the best bait to use, how to put your rod, and how to get certain grow out of the ground. And if I do that to you, I literally gave you more than what I could give you in money or in food. I'm gonna tell you something a politician told me as a soldier. If I feed you, then I own you. If I clothe you, do I not own you? That was something a politician told me. When you have to keep going to a certain source, they can throw it in your face anytime. Versus you can go get the information for yourself. Y'all, I don't know what is this infatuation of wanting to be the lowest bottom of the barrel. I mean, do you want to use that as your talking point forever? I don't even use slavery or I don't ever talk about or go back to any of those. You know why? Because that's not my fight. I'm not there. I never been whipped. I never dealt with any type of plantation lifestyle. I've never been in any of those stuff. Now, y'all, Oh, here you go, BMT, you're cooning, but I've never been in that position. I'm not going to try to take credit or try to put myself in that type of mindset of something that I myself have never been in. I'm more successful and well off than a lot of people. Don't matter the race. I don't live in a just any old type of neighborhood. Did I get there? Did I get here out of handouts? No. This is work. I love my neighborhood. I love my home. I love my vehicles. I love everything I built around me because I did that. I'm not in I'm not in a poverty class. But let somebody else tell it. Well, you as a black man, you can't rise above your means. Well, have y'all looked at the Africans and looked at how much their household is worth? How is it possible that the Nigerian household is higher up than the Black American household? They look like me. How are they acting? How do you explain the Hispanic? I don't like to do the comparison game, but at some point, y'all, I gotta be real with you, man. Like, I don't know why y'all like playing these games of doggone comparing who's worse off than the other. I'm not. I can't. I really cannot play, or I get a certain type of vitriol feeling because I'm gonna ask you if my son came home and he had a B or a C. I'm gonna first. I'm gonna ask him, his son, did you give it to your all? Did you really try? Did you really, really study to show not them, but show yourself approval? And he answered me, no, sir, I did. I really did put my heart into it. I knew the test was coming, but I didn't take it serious, Daddy. I'm glad you understand that. See, that's the thing about it. You got to tell some of the people. You got to tell some of the people here. Did you really put forth your best effort, or did you want somebody to give you a handout and feel empathetically bad for you? So that way, if you come up short or something happens in life, you can say, "Well, of course, because I'm a black man. This is why this happened." Hmm? I see wonders. A lot of y'all, and you know the thing that blows my mind. A lot of y'all that talk, not poor. Listen, man. A lot of y'all that are talking, that get online, you're not poor. That's what blows my mind. You're not poor. Y'all have jobs. Y'all have vehicles. Y'all have a lifestyle, but you're not poor. So why do you take on that banner, but you're not in that position? I can sit and wallow and self pity all day. I'm black. I got buck teeth. I don't like some things about myself. But is that going to change my outcome? Versus I can just get my ass up, get out of myself wallowing pity, and go do something. For the most part, I choose to go fight. I choose that. But other than that, you guys, That's all I got to say, man. Take it for whatever you want to. Say what you got to say. So, all right, bye.